Hello, lovely learners of pre-kindergarten. You are welcome to our today's lesson. How are you feeling today? Lovely. So I believe you are prepared for this lesson. Okay. So you are going to bring out your book and your pencil. Okay. So now let's get started. Let's look at what is on the board. Number work. The subject is what? Number work. And the topic is multiplication. What did I say? Multiplication. Okay, have you seen this sign on the board? This is the multiplication sign. We sometimes call it times, isn't it? Okay, so we are familiar with our times table, isn't it? So if Auntie asks you recite 2 times table, most of you start saying 2 times 1, beautiful. 2 times 2, 4. Okay, now if you are asked how do we get 4? Why do we say that 2 times 2 is 4? So now we are going to show the working and then get the answers together. So now let's do it together. Okay, to get the answer for this, we are going to do what? 2 goes into 2 how many times? So what we'll do here is we are going to add. We are going to do what? Add. This is what? 2 plus what? 2. How many 2? We have 2. This is 1, 2. So after that, what will we do? We will count a stroke under each number. What number is this? 2. What will you do to 2? We count it. Let's count 2 together. 1, 2. So now this is what? 2. We count another 1, 2. After that, what will we do? Add those strokes together. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now have you seen how we got the 2 times 2, 4? Lovely. So now which other one? Let's try 3 times 4. Let's try what? 3 times 4. Okay, this is 3 times 4. If mommy asks you 3 times 4 is what, you don't need to start reciting your times table from 3 times 1 to get it. You can easily get your book and do it like this. What number is this? 3 times what? 4. That means 3 goes into 4 how many times? Okay? Okay. So now this is what? 3 times 4. So 3 in how many places? 4. So what sign are we using? Addition. We are adding. So we have the first 3. 3 plus 3. That is 2. Plus 3 and plus 3. How many 3 are there on the board? 4. So 3 in how many places? 4. Let's count together. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 in 4 places will give us the answer for 3 times 4. So now after this, what will we do? We count them. What will we do to the 3? We will count it. So now we start counting from the first 3, which is what? Here. So now let's count. 1, 2, 3. What number? 3. We count. 2, 3. And another 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's count again. 1, 2, 3. So now we've counted the 4 3s. Have you seen it? So now after that, we count all the strokes together. So now who can look at the board? So now look at the board and tell me how many strokes are there. Are you seeing it? Look at it closely. How many strokes did Auntie write on the board? Beautiful. You are correct. So now let's count it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So answer is what? 12. So 3 times 4 is what? 12. Is it simple? Lovely. It's very simple. So this is how we get the 3 times 4, 12 that you normally sing. Lovely. Okay, now give me another one. Let's try. Lovely. I can hear you from here. Okay, let's do that one. Which is what? 4 times 2 is what? 4 times 2. That is 4 in how many places? Lovely. In 2 places. 4 in 2 places. Are we counting 2 in 4? No, rather 4 in 2. Okay, let's do it together. What number is this? 4 in 2. So it will go this way. 4 plus 4. How many 4 do we have here? 2. How many 4 are here? 2. So now after that, we count the numbers. What number is this? Lovely. This is number 4. What will you do to 4? You count it. Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we come over here, we have another 4. What will we do to the 4? We will count it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now, since we are adding, we add the strokes together. What will happen to these strokes? We add them together. Okay, so how many strokes are there on the board? Look at it closely. Lovely, I can hear you. You just said 8. Did you say 8? Let's check. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, we are correct. Lovely. So it is what? 8 strokes. So 4 times 2 is what? 8. 4 times 2 is what? 8. So with this method, you can multiply anything. Even 10 times 2, isn't it? That's my big boys and girls. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, lovely. That is number 4. So we have here 3 times 5. 3 times 5 is what? Okay, so tell me, how will we do it? Okay, 3 in how many places? 5 places. Should you count 3 in 6 places? No, because what number is this on the board? 5. So the number must be what? 5. Okay, so now do it for me. Let me see. The first thing you do is what? Good. Let's do it together. We have here 3 plus 3. Should we stop there? No. You continue. Plus what? 3. Is that 3 up to 5? It is not. So we will continue. Let's continue. Plus 3. Is it up to 5? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's not up to 5. So we continue. Plus 3. Is it up to 5 now? Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now, after that, what will we do? We count all the 3's. We count all the 3's on the board. Let's do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. So we've counted all the 3's on the board. So now after that, what sign is this? We are adding it. So we count all the strokes. What should happen to the strokes? We should count all of them. Okay, let's count all the strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So answer is what? 15. Am I correct? Okay. Is this 15 on the board? No, it is not. So when you are writing 15, which number comes first? Lovely. Lovely. It is the 1, isn't it? The 5 comes after the 1. So 3 times 5 is what? 15. 3 times 5 is what? 15. So this is is what we call multiplication. So for us to get the 4 times 1, 4 that you always say, what did we do? We count strokes and we also add numbers. Okay, so now let's take one more. So we move to what? Number 5. So now let's get a bigger number. As big boys and girls, should we still be dwelling on smaller numbers? No, we are growing. So now let's see 6 times 2. 6 times 2. Okay, who can tell me what we will do? How will we get it? Okay, that means 6 into how many places? 2. 6 in 2 places. So now we have here 6 plus 6. How many 6 do we have? 2. Make sure your 6 is 2. Is this 2 6? Yes, we have 2 6. So we get the 2 6 down here. So now after this, what will we do? We count 6. Let's count 6. 1 2 3 4 5 6. And this is another word, 6. Let's count. 1 2 3 4 5 6. After that, what will we do? We count all the strokes together. Let's count. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. 12. Did you see that? Lovely. So with this method, we can multiply any number, even 20 times. Lovely. So have you seen how we did it? So now, how did we get 12? Can you tell mommy how we get 12? That is true. We multiply 6 to 2. So now, how did we do it? What number is this? This is 6 times how many? 2. So we have our 2 6 on the board. How many 6? 2 6. After that, we count this 6. Count the 6 here, count these other 6. Then add it together and it gives us what? 12. Okay. So now, what have we discussed so far? We were looking at multiplication. We're looking at what? Multiplication. Who still remember the sign for multiplication? Okay. Lovely. We sometimes call it what? Times. We call it what? Times. So we've recite at 2 times table, 3 times table, and you have to learn what? 4 times table. That is what you should learn. And 5 times table, we are going what? Higher. So now, what did we have here on the board? This was 2 times 2. You've been telling me that 2 times 2 is 4. How did we get that 4? This is how we get it. 2 in how many places? 2. So how many 2 do we have here? 2. So these are the 2. This is 2 and this is 2. We add it together to get what? 4. So now we came over here. This is 3 times 4. And you told me that 3 times 4 is what? 12. You can still remember, you once told me that. Okay, so now, how will we get it? So this is our 3. 3 in how many places? 4 places. So this is our 3 in 4 places. Let's count the 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 3 is in how many places? 4. So now, after that, we count all the 3s. Did you see them? After counting them, we add all of them together and it gives us what? 12. Okay. This one was what? 4 times 2. That means 4 in how many places? 2. So this is the 2 4 because we have 2 here. How did we get this? Because of this. Since it is 4 times 2, we have just 2 4. After that, we count the strokes together. Okay. Then we add the numbers together. And it gives us what? 8. So here, so we have here 3 times 5. 3 times what? 5. That means 3 in how many places? 5 places. So now look at all the 3 we have. How many 3s are here? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your 3 must be in 5. To get the correct answer, your 3 must be 5. So now after that, we count all the 3s. We have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we count 3. 3 strokes, 3 strokes. All these are 3 strokes. After that, we add all the strokes together, and our answer was what? Lovely. It was 15. So now with this method, multiplication is very easy, isn't it? Lovely. So I believe we've learned a lot today. Okay. So now let me give you something to do for me. Okay. The question says home exercise. The first one, the instruction is multiply the following numbers. Number 1 is 3 times 6 to give us what? Remember the method I just taught you. The next one is 5 times 4. Okay. 2 times 5. 5 times 3. And the last one is what? 4 times 4. So now you are expected to write this note inside your home exercise book. Okay. So make sure you look at the board and write exactly what is on the board. Lovely. Okay, so this is how far we can go for today. Until we meet again. Bye for now.